What is good with you people? LordTool in your motherfucking house like a boss hog. What's going on with you people? No, but seriously, let's get some things on the table here and discuss what really is on everybody's mind that has a YouTube channel. And I know you're seeing it all throughout videos about being either affiliate or managed or some fucking stupid shit. Really, it's not going to bother my channel because I could give a fuck if RPM gets any money from me, because I mean, I got over 15,000 views on my channel, and I've never seen a penny. Somebody's getting money somewhere, right? Because I mean, whether it's fucking $5, somebody got it. And, the advertisement has been put out on my channel. But anyways, I don't give a fuck about that. But what I'm trying to go at is these big channels are really stressing the shit, because if their company, if their partnership doesn't trust, their channel, or they feel that it isn't going to benefit them, to protect this person if they do something stupid, then, you're on your own. And a lot of people do things on current events in gaming, whether it's through the news, they talk about topics, or, something that's going on in the community. For example, like Keemstar, he does drama alert videos, and you have to be on it to get it out there. I think he said that he's going to be a managed channel, but my point is that it potentially could hurt the average person on YouTube with a big channel doing it as a career, because it's a new system being implemented. It's not necessarily anything with them holding the video and not listing it for monetization. It's not really about that. It's more about you're kind of losing control of what you're able to do. Like you're getting in a position where it's no longer just your channel. It's your channel is filtered, and that is something I can't really agree with. If you put out a fucking video and it has a song on it, and let's just say, for the sake of argument, it gets 5 million views, and you make like 5-6 grand off this video or whatever, should you pay that? And let's just say that the song was in the background, right? It has nothing to do with the video. Like, say it's a prank video at a parking lot in a grocery store, and someone is playing a fucking Eminem song as they drive by, and then you hear it in the background in the video, and then the YouTube, whatever system they're using, picks it up in their system, and they think you're trying to make money off of fucking Eminem, but really it's just you're out in public recording a video and there's a song there. So this is what I had to say about that kind of thing. Yes, it's bullshit, but at the same time, it is Google, and they pretty much run the fucking show, y'all. I mean, if you sit somewhere and you bitch about something, you're being less productive than what you're actually bitching about. A good analogy would be like, okay, say that you're in the food business and you go to work, and when you go to work, say that, you go in the cooler and everything's supposed to be prepped. If you need onions, they're supposed to be diced. They're in a container. The person leaving the shift that you're taking over for is supposed to have that prep for you. Well, you go in there and there's no fucking onions, right? And this happens regularly. So you're pissed off. You go to the manager, whatever, and you tell him that you're fucking pissed that this motherfucker can't cut a damn onion. And here I am having to cut this shit and tell you, well, all in that time, it probably took you in between 10 to 20 minutes to bitch about one onion being cut, when theoretically all you had to do was spend 5 minutes to do the shit, and you could have done something else to be more productive in the business. So, what I'm trying to say is when something slacks, it is your responsibility. Excuse me. I like to sound like I know what I'm talking about, and then saliva fills my mouth because I'm so excited and I choked on it. Okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is it is your responsibility as a human to be productive and be an average person. Because come on, that's what life is. Nobody's planning to be, when they're born, they're going to think they're a millionaire. You take what you can, and you don't take things for granted, and you hope you have a good life at the end before you die. Well, in order to do that, you have to make certain choices. And instead of saying, oh, YouTube gaming is dead, how am I going to commentate? What the fuck? Whenever New Year's starts, I can't get my New Year's video out until, maybe 72 hours later, before they fucking see it, and then you're all depressed about it. Well, since you know that, start doing things a little bit early, and don't list it as public, list it as private. You're going to have to work a little bit harder. That's it. That's all you're going to have to do. Granted, if something happened today and I wanted to talk about it today, it might not be what happened. But you know what? If you love your channel enough, sometimes you had to make small sacrifices and eat money when you shouldn't have to, just so you can benefit yourself in the future. So, if sometimes you had to put a video out before it could be monetized, then so be it. You'll get fucking views. I know I got videos that still get views to this day. That, I look and it was like, say, 130 views last week, and I look at it again and it's like 400 views. So people do run across your videos during searches and stuff, so it's not like you're not going to get the views. Especially if you're higher up in the search engine or however the fuck they work that shit. For some reason, a lot of my videos get high in the search engine. I'll ask people, and I'll say, well, how'd you find my channel? They say, I searched it. And I'm like, I searched for what you were talking about. Really? The fuck? So whatever I'm doing apparently is working. I only got 100 and something subs. I don't even fucking know at this point. But, I obviously get a lot of the views from my subs that I should be getting. Like, you see some of these people that got like 1.5, 2 million subs. They upload a video and a week later it's got maybe 200,000 views. To me personally, that is not being successful. What it seems like to me is you got a bunch of people sub to you that might not necessarily be watching your videos regularly. I'd rather have dedicated listeners at my fucking channel interacting with me, and that's just what it is. And if it's not there, then I just be talking to myself, then so be it. But, somebody's going to fucking listen, and they're going to fucking either hate on me or they're going to like it. Either way, I don't care. So, and it's kind of funny because with all this YouTube stress that's going on, it's got fucking some commentators, some people out there, it's got them talking shit. Well, I say it got this like Lefty Ox. We all fucking know that he talks shit about his subs, and then he expects them to subscribe to his Twitch. I don't fucking understand some of these subscribers, how they support these fucking jackasses when these motherfuckers will turn on you on a dime. Don't even fucking think they're your friends, because I hate to be the one to break it to your partner, because they are not. These motherfuckers are in it for the views, the thumbs up, and that's it. And some of them don't even give a fuck about a thumbs up. They care less. It could be a thumbs down as long as you fucking viewing it and commenting it and sharing it. That's all they give a fuck about. And I personally think the Google Plus has helped my channel, because every time you comment it, if you're linked with Twitter, that comment goes on Twitter if you got it set up that way. If you like the video, it goes on Twitter. And it automatically does it with Google Plus. There might be a way to go in the settings and fix that, but I don't give a shit. I didn't look. But every time you comment on a video on Google Plus, you shared it on your profile. And even if you have your video link, your YouTube link to YouTube, I think sometimes, I'm not sure about that because I don't have that, but I think you can actually have your content that you do on YouTube sent to your Facebook as well. So it's been helping me. I've been getting some extra views, and I'm not bitching about it, but for some reason, these big channels are really stressed out, and they talk shit about their subs, man. It's insane. When I say it's insane, man, it is really insane how these, big channels and these commentators are talking shit to the people that are paying their fucking bills. I just, look, like, Woody's gamer tag, I kind of see what's going on with him. He's fucking over YouTube. He's found another niche in Minecraft. I suspect that PKA is probably going to be what he does on YouTube. And that's about it. And he'll probably try to end up getting that on Ustream. Because, man, let me tell you, the way he got his channel set up, it's a bunch of fucking kids. And little kids are annoying as fuck. And they'll fucking get on your nerves. And 1 minute they hate you, 1 minute they love you. So it could be annoying. But he did it to himself. That's what he built his channel on. So I have no sympathy for him. And I just don't think it's cool that they talk shit about their subs right in their fucking face on a podcast. I enjoy PK. You call me a dork, whatever you want. I think FPS Kyle is entertaining. And Wings of Redemption, he's done some stupid shit in the past. As far as, just what he says. Not really anything that he's doing. Just some of the stuff he says. But, at the same time, I don't really give a fuck what he says. I think it's entertaining. Everything he does. It's a whole package. And that's just how I feel about it. And I enjoy PK. But I've been watching PK for a while. Before Woody was even involved in it. And really, honestly, Woody has helped it in a sense that he brought Kyle along. But I think Lefty, he don't really add to it to me. He's saying it seems like a know-it-all. I don't know. You know what? Fuck that. I'm not here to talk about PKA. I'm really not. I don't really give a fuck what they got to say. But yeah, the YouTube changes are coming. Get the fuck over it. Figure out a new way to make money if you're using this YouTube to make money. Because we don't care. We do not care that you're having financial problems because of YouTube implementing a new system. Get on your fucking grind and get the fucking videos out there the way it should be and not fucking follow it the same way that you're doing it now. Because it's not going to work anymore. That's it. Find a new way and shut the fuck up. And I can't stand when people are like, oh, Google sucks. Yeah, Google sucks. You're a fucking idiot. Google makes YouTube and among many other things, it's a multi-billion-dollar company, if not the most profitable in the world. And you want to say they fucking don't know what they're doing with YouTube. I just don't get that. It's beyond me. That's like saying, Nikes don't know how to make shoes. That's all the fuck they do. Well, not anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways. And, this is going to be kind of a long video. I don't know who's going to listen to it all. But if you do, then you're going to find out some stuff that I'm wanting to do on my channel. And one of them is I want to start a podcast. Not a live one. Not yet, at least. Because I don't have enough people that browse my channel looking for live streams. I don't get views like that. I get them in clusters. Like, I'll get like 20 views. I don't know what happens, but I'll get like 20 views, and then it'll kind of drop off for a couple hours, and I might get 5 or 10 more. But during the day, I'll get all my views, and the next day, it might add a little bit. So it's not really, it don't make sense to do it live. It's a lot of work and headache to do it live. If something goes wrong, you can't just be like, hold up, let's pause this recording. So, excuse me. So I had to kind of figure out how I want to implement this to my channel. And if you're wondering who it's going to be with, it's going to be with my little brother. His name's Tony. And I've been playing this shit with him for fucking 6 months. He lives in Chicago. I live down south. So it's not like we're right next to each other. We're fucking hundreds of miles away. Everything we do now is pretty much communicated on the internet. So we had to just start, either getting serious about it or I need to find somebody else, one or the other. But I'm really interested in getting Tony on a podcast here because I really think a lot of people would enjoy his views. I won't tell him this because he won't hear this video, but he's a very smart person and he knows his shit. He has sometimes an erratic point of view on certain topics, but for the most part, he's a real logical thinker like me, and he's an asshole like me. He probably has better speaking skills than me because I believe that's the kind of work he's in. I don't know for 100%. Hopefully you get to meet him and he can tell you about himself a little bit. And I do have another person that I want to get on here. It's a friend of mine named Stu, and he's very knowledgeable on a lot of topics as well. And I think, at first it's going to be me and Tony until we get the audio down, the recording down, we get a good flow going on, we have a solid schedule that we're keeping up with. So I say like a month of doing it, then we should start inviting guests. And I would love for, anybody that would be interested in coming on to definitely reach out to me. Maybe it would help to get things motivated and get the ball rolling a little bit more. But I certainly do want to do a podcast because I'll be honest with you, what I say in the commentaries, it pisses me off because when I get done with it, I have so much more to say than what I'm actually trying to get across, because I'm trying to say my words right and make what I'm saying understandable to the average listener and not overcomplicate things in my commentaries. But with a podcast, you can really break things down a lot more, and you can kind of explain to get a better understanding, especially if you have minds to bounce off of too, because my commentaries, I'm alone. Nobody's in here with me. I'm recording this by myself and pretty much talking to a fucking microphone and a computer screen, so your podcast, I think you'll bring out a lot more of my character and you'll get more inside of who I am. A lot of people might think that when they come to my channel, like how I call out these big channels. Listen, I do that because I can't comment them because they won't reply. So if I make a fucking video and then people start watching it, they reply to it and they listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I want these motherfuckers to know that they are scum and they're the reason why YouTube is going in the direction it is. They were more worried about fucking making money than they were doing what they were originally doing. And that was to be themselves and be entertaining. That's why I fucking love El Presidor, because his entertainment is who he is rage. That if you go there and try to argue with him, he's gonna talk shit to you, or people are gonna talk shit to you. He's gonna block you, and it's just gonna be it. The point in what El Presidor does is to stir up shit and get views for it. And you might say that's like, oh well, that kind of is contradicting to what you're saying. No, not at all, because he sets that clear. Okay, you understand that when you sub to him, that he's doing this for a show. If you take him seriously, you shouldn't be on the fucking internet to begin with, alright? Never take El Presidor seriously. Alright, come on, man. That'd be crazy. But anyways, yeah, so if what you are at the beginning is what you should be at the end. Now, you can evolve yourself and become better, right? That's okay. But don't digress and go backwards and sit there and, put out lower quality shit and pretend it's good quality shit. Look, I know my shit is not top quality. I'm not even commentating over a video game right now. I don't even know what I'm going to put on this. Hell, I might just fucking throw a picture up. I don't give a fuck. My point is that that's how every YouTuber should be, unless you're coming into this in the hopes of making money. Make that obvious. Don't let me think that I'm getting into something and then a year down the line, you're going to stop making these videos and just talk shit about me, And I'm speaking through a fan point of view because I don't really give a fuck about any of these motherfuckers. I just don't like the fact that people take advantage of people. It just it gets under my skin. I wish I could do something about it, And a lot of these big channels, they really do take advantage of their viewers, and that's just not right, in my opinion. And I think that's why YouTube is taking steps in this direction, is because they know that these channels are sometimes bullies in a way. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. They'll send 40 people to your channel, okay, for example, if Woody was pissed at somebody, he could send, 1,000 people to your channel and just fucking bombard you with hate, and that's not fucking right. And there should be a control over that, There should be a limitation to what you do to your viewers. Because when I watch TV, I'm gonna tell you what, my TV doesn't tell me that it don't appreciate me, and it don't tell me to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When I watch a show, it's because I watch it for entertainment. And that's how I look at YouTube, as a new TV for me. It's a whole new cable network, you know? So, anyways, man, fuck all that. And then I got another question. And this will be the last topic, and I'll go. Why is it that the mature games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, the 17 plus games, right? You have to be 17 to buy them. Not necessarily to play them, but to buy them, you have to be 17. Okay? Why is it that you could go to a Call of Duty channel or a Call of Duty video, a Call of Duty video, and not have your age verified? But you go to a video with some girl showing her, you know, titties through a bra or shaking her ass, you had to be age verified. To me, sex is safer than violence. So I don't get that logic at all. I really dislike the fact that kids have more control over the gaming side of YouTube than adults. And you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it's not right that we had to sit here and pretend in order to get a good channel going, we had to fucking dumb things up for kids, right? I'm not, you know, and to me, I think that's another problem. And I really think it should be addressed that 17 plus games on YouTube that videos are made of should require an age verification. Because most of the time when you go to a Call of Duty channel, it's a fucking man that's over 21 that I've seen, you know, and they are playing this video game, and, you know, they say some fucked up shit, you know, just like me, just saying fucked up shit. Would you want your 12-year-old to hear me say that's some fucked up shit? No, you know? So I just don't understand the logic behind, okay, it's okay to watch a video game shooting people if you're 12, but it's not okay to watch a woman shaking her ass if you're 12. You know what I mean? I'd rather have my kid wanting to have sex rather than wanting to go to war. You know, so I don't know, man. I'm not fucking down in video games. Don't get me wrong. It has nothing to do with that. It's really just the simple fact that I'm fucking, you know, I wish that kids weren't here, because kids, okay, listen, I don't have a problem with kids coming to my channel. If they're here, good. If they're not, good. My problem is the people take advantage of these kids, right? And they use them as a tool. And kids are easily manipulated. That's why they get fucking molested. You don't hear about a 25-year-old man being molested, right? You hear about kids being molested because you can manipulate them. You can almost force them to do any fucking thing that you want. And I think that should be addressed, because just like Woody Gamerstag did, he gave fucking blowjob tips to a fucking 16-year-old. You know? And that's just not right. I think, you know, I wish I was a lawyer. I'd try to figure out a way to sue motherfuckers behind that shit. And I bet you that shit would stop real quick. And they'll stop catering to kids. And you know what? It might fucking fix Call of Duty if they did do that shit. Because if we stop catering to kids on YouTube, maybe these game developers will stop catering to the motherfuckers as well. Because guess what? Activision, we are the motherfuckers that buy the games. We buy the consoles. We buy the DLC. If our kid wants it, guess who pays for it? We do. So when you make the game trash, I'm not going to fucking buy that game for my son or my daughter. I'm going to fucking go and get a game that I enjoy playing too. Now, if they want to play it, I might get it. But I know it sucks, so I ain't going to want to invest in the season pass. You know what I mean? So when you think about it, YouTube is actually promoting kids playing violent video games. In a sense, because they don't age restrict these videos. So to me, that's relevant. You may think it's irrelevant, but I don't. And you know who it is. And you know what it is. It's LordTool. This motherfucker like a motherfucking boss. Holla at your boy.